feared for the power of her mind, worried about what she could find. Hey Aquarius, this is a timeless reading for you. I'm using my own tarot cards, and the first thing I'm getting from your reading is that there's something about your physical healing here, your fitness, your physical strength that is increasing or will soon increase. Something will get better here regarding your health, your nutrition, maybe also your shape, even though that's not the focus, that's not the most important thing. And if you feel like you're not getting healthier in a situation, or you don't even feel like you are sick, it could just be that you will have some kind of inner realization, some kind of shift, and you suddenly feel very inspired to take a little bit more care about your body and to change something in your nutrition, in your lifestyle. We have an apple here and water, so this could mean that maybe you will drink more water, eat more healthy foods, even work out physically here as well. So that is just a thing on the side, and I will just mention anything that comes to my mind when I look at your reading. And this was the least important, the physical stuff here. Now let's go a little bit deeper into your reading. So we have the healthy card. This is how your reading starts, then followed by ignorance, pretense, trauma, water, and soon. There are some cards here that are not so positive, like ignorance, pretense, and trauma, but I'm not getting a negative feeling from looking at these cards. So I feel like you might feel quite detached. You might feel, like nothing can quickly bother you. Like you're having kind of a thick skin. So you don't only feel like you're becoming physically stronger, you also feel like you're becoming energetically stronger. So other people's energies will not quickly connect to your energy and, move something around. I also feel like you recently might have had some kind of awkward encounter. Maybe you... Oh my God, I'm sorry I'm bringing this up. I never had it in a reading, but as I said, I'm speaking out loud everything that I'm getting here, and I'm getting a lot of things from your reading. It could be that maybe in some situation you saw someone naked or in an awkward situation, but it's not really serious, nothing terrible happened, and I feel like you can laugh about it, but like you want to close your eyes and, pretend you haven't seen anything and just want to run away. This could be anything, like someone forgot to lock the door on the toilet, or when they took a shower, or I don't know, here in Berlin people just pee in the middle of the street during the day. And it's not only homeless people, like I even see men wearing suit and tie do that. I don't know why, but yeah, it happens. Something like this, it is not threatening or serious. It doesn't feel like some kind of, like someone is harassing you or something. It's just an awkward, weird situation. This is one thing I'm getting. Another thing I'm getting is that there could be another thing here as well, that maybe someone is doing something towards you, and I feel like this person is not like evil or has super bad intentions. It could just be someone who's a little bit, primitive minded. I don't know how to express that. Someone maybe, who doesn't think very far or about a lot of profound things. This person could have tried to seduce you with something that you're absolutely not interested in, that you just find awkward. So this could have been an awkward situation for you as well, no matter if you're a man or a woman. Okay, now I want to get into it even deeper with a little bit more relevant topics here. There is also something about something has been eaten up, like this apple here. Something is finished and over, so you can drop it. Like you eat your way, you eat the best part of the apple and you throw away the rest. I feel like this is sorry, it's getting a little bit complex here. For some reason that I'm not understanding, I feel like you think it's awkward that you threw this specific thing away, or that you just used it up, and or maybe you weren't supposed to eat something or take something, but you did, but it's not like super terrible that you did it. It's just, it's not against the law. It's just maybe not very polite. So you pretend nothing has happened and you want to run away from it, but with a smile on your face. Like, I really feel nothing heavy in your reading here. There is also something happening in your environment that will also not affect you. It's some kind of natural disaster, but it doesn't have to be a huge disaster. I feel like at the moment, you feel like you also don't want to look at people in general because you find them awkward. I'm sorry, why am I getting all these things? And I feel like, usually there's a thread in my reading where there's a main topic, sometimes some extra topics come up, but it's really hard for me right now to follow a long thread here. Those are all such tiny snippets. Yet on your side, I don't feel any confusion during this time. It could also just indicate that everything is very fast moving for you at this moment, that you are jumping from one situation to another. Like in a dream, when we dream, often we switch places, and you can talk to your best friend in the car, and a few seconds later, suddenly you're sitting on a bench and you're talking to your neighbor, and you don't even wonder about how this quick change happened, because in dreams it's normal. It just switches back and forth. And I feel like this is what your life could be like currently, but you don't feel agitated by it at all. Like, I always feel like there's a smile on your face. I feel like you don't want to deal with people at the moment. Not just that you don't want to look at them, you also don't want to deal with them. Like, even if you don't hate someone, it just feels like you want to go home and close the door, be by yourself. I feel like you're also soon starting to see that people who were very pretentious and fake, some of them even nasty. Not everyone who is pretentious and fake is deeply, wrong on the inside. Sometimes people are just immature or not so smart, but they are not bad people, or they are just very young, but it could be both. Like, some nasty people, some not so nasty people, but they are all a bit pretentious, a bit maybe even have this kind of toxic positivity and don't live in a very sustainable way. I don't mean only sustainable regarding nature and the environment. I also mean resourceful and sustainable regarding their finances or their living situation or their relationships, everything. And I feel like you have always wondered how these ignorant people who live in very unhealthy ways, how they can manage to get through life so smoothly for such a long time. But I feel like finally you will see some changes in that, like, and you will just walk out like, I told you, I'm not gonna help you in this situation because I've been warning you for 5 years. If you keep doing this or keep saying that, this and that will happen. This kind of feeling here, that you will see that because she has in the background like a whole city burning. And I want to take that as a metaphor, not that your whole city will burn, but that you will see a lot of chaos around you. And I feel like you're not really truly being ignorant. It's like you are 100% aware of what's happening around you, and you always wondered why this result wouldn't come to people who keep on doing unhealthy stuff and the wrong things all the time. And now it's all unfolding around you, and you're just like, okay, I'm out of the door. It's too much. It's all your problem, not mine. You caused it for yourself. That's the energy of it that I'm getting here. And in the next row, we are starting with trauma, water, and soon. I don't know how to put the water and trauma card together. And actually, the trauma card feels a little bit off. It doesn't feel wrong. It just feels like it doesn't really fit into this previous topic. We have this trauma card below the healthy card. So I feel like maybe, yes, you are still healing from a specific trauma, but yet I feel like it's more about you realizing how much you actually have already healed and done the inner work. And when here, the heart that was torn out, ripped out due to this traumatic experience, it is still connected to the cord. And I feel like maybe it took several years even to realize that this is the situation that you're living in, actually, that you have a trauma at all. And then you slowly have to pull it back by the cord. And maybe that took a long time, but I feel like you have almost pulled it back in, or maybe you have already pulled it back in, and you still have to let it heal, let it connect to the rest of your body, if I can speak here in metaphors. So this is, somehow a little bit like an extra topic that's coming in here. My God, this water, your whole reading confuses me. The water card, I had several readings that were a little bit different than usually, and not like they were so complex and they had so many topics and small snippets that it was really hard to tap in. Or not to tap in, but to express it verbally, because it's so much at once. But the water card, this water feels like it is something that will help you to heal. Not necessarily only from this trauma, because I feel like you have done so much already and you don't need anything for your healing here. But the healing relates more to the ignorance card, and I feel drawn to the flames, to the fire, and then the water, calming down, ending the fire. It also feels like you are giving yourself some kind of treat here. Withdrawing to your home or wherever, maybe you go on a trip, on a vacation, to get away from everything. And just sitting down, having a cool, nice drink, that's how it feels as well. And you can also take it as a metaphor, like there is some kind of relief coming in here. For some of you, it could also mean that you're traveling towards the water, or that you will spend a lot of time by the water. And we have the soon card. And it's just a confirmation what I said earlier, like something is moving very fast here. Several things could be moving fast and into all kinds of different directions. That's maybe why I feel like your reading is so confusing. But yes, the feeling of you not being confused at all by anything is still there. It's like you have this perfect overview and you are really capable of coordinating everything that goes into seemingly so many opposing directions, but it's like you're the master over everything. Maybe you're even pulling the strings in a situation, but I feel like it's more like you know some kind of higher power or something is pulling the strings and you just have to sit down and relax and watch everything. There is also some kind of positive surprise coming in for you here. You might feel it in your energies, in the energies around you, that something, there's a snail, it has come a very long way. Maybe you have been waiting, looking forward to something for a very, very long time and it was very slow moving. But I can say it a million times again, there is something so fast in your reading that it's not even running, it is jumping from A to B. Like there is no real path. You don't have to fly or walk, run, go by car. It's just like jumping and immediately being there, like in a dream. And you are very happy about that. That's what I'm getting here. At the bottom of the deck, I'm sorry that your reading is a little bit weird. I hope it makes sense to anyone. Because someone passed. Yeah, it's a confirmation again. Like you are, as I said in the beginning, like you have used something up, you are leaving it behind, it's finished, it's over. And it's like you already are in the future waving goodbye to your past. And whatever this goal of yours is that you have almost reached, it will be so fast. At one point in your life, it felt like it took forever. Because also here we have something slow, we have the turtle, they are slow moving like a snail, known for being slow. And maybe all this comes after waiting for 5 years or something like that. And at one point you might have even given up. We have honesty. I just feel like there's some kind of openness here. Also, I want to connect it to what I also said in the beginning, that there's something about your physical healing here that's quite important, more important than I thought in the beginning. It's coming up again. Like some kind of physical pain might be taken out of your body. Maybe you have also tried to live very healthily, but nothing helped to cure this physical ache. And maybe by releasing some old energy, moving somewhere else, leaving people, leaving stuff behind, jumping into your future so quickly into this super nice energy will just automatically, without any effort and work, release something painful from your body. Then we have right. So yeah, everything will just feel right for you. You will not, if there is something entirely new that you're moving towards, to something that you have no experience with, you will still feel it's the right thing. You will feel like home immediately. We have destiny here, oh my God, and we even have God. So come on. It feels like you will truly, truly know this is your destiny. This is guided. This is meant to be for you. This is just the absolute right thing, and like there is zero doubt or fear about this thing. This feels very nice. I'm gonna leave this part here and pull some sarcastic animal messages for you. They are just for fun. Please don't feel offended by these cards. They are very sarcastic. And sorry, my refrigerator is very loud. The Elephant, I'm social and empathetic, but I can stomp you to death. I feel like, yes, of course, on one hand, this is your energy, drawing the boundaries, as I said here, regarding this person or several people, that you always wondered how they could get through life this way without taking responsibility. And I feel like you will have very strong boundary towards people who, you know, try to take something from you that they don't have a right to, or who stomp onto you that you will find, you know, the energy to stomp back. And I also felt like the elephant refers just to something big that could walk into someone's life and stomp something down. We have hair, I'm always pregnant, so that makes me, on one hand, in a negative sense, it makes me think of something negative. Also of a person who is very irresponsible and doesn't think in a sustainable way. Yet I feel very drawn to the hair in a positive sense by looking at his or her ear or both ears. There is something about your vigilance, and as I also said earlier, like I don't feel like you're truly being ignorant. It's more the opposite, like you're super aware of something, but you don't have to look. You don't need to use your eyes. You hear everything, you feel everything around you, and using your sense of hearing is an even more intense experience and gives you more information than watching things. You know, our eyes can sometimes betray us, but hearing is more, you know, you can't look behind you. Yes, you can turn your head and look what's behind you, but you know, you can't move your eyes in such a way that you can see all angles, all degrees. But with your hearing, it's different. You don't have to turn your head. You can just hear and then locate from which direction it comes. So hearing is more like a Dolby surround system, while the eyesight is quite limited. And there's something about that here in this hair card. And of course, all these animals could have an entirely different meaning for you that I'm not aware of. So you can also find your own interpretation here. Then we have the wild boar, try me, okay? There is a sense of smelling that I'm immediately connecting with the wild boar, with them sticking their nose into the ground, smelling, sniffing around to find something to eat, very connected to the earth. Yes, the attitude, the words on the card, they also resonate with your reading. This could be your energy, as I said, drawing boundaries, being fierce, feeling very robust. But that's not what it's mainly is about. I feel very, very drawn to this animal itself and not too much to the words. This could be something that has a meaning for you, this animal. Okay, Aquarius, I'm gonna leave it here for you. Thank you for watching.